Sharon's here. Welcome, welcome to my June favorites, my ladies. Yes, I have an assortment of goodies for you today. I can't wait to get to it. I see some new subbies out there. For all of you that have not actually subscribed to my channel, I invite you to scroll on down, hit that subscribe button. See that little bell? Go ahead and click that bell and be notifying you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week, sometimes 3. This has been a fun month. It's like a hodgepodge of stuff, but I had to get it together for you because I knew you love it. First thing that I want to bring to your attention is the new facial toner that I'm using off and on amongst others. It's by Fresh. It's the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. And as if you can see, it's got the little rose petals in it. Isn't that pretty? See the little rose petals floating around? This is nice. It is gentle. It is hydrating. It doesn't dry out my skin at all, so it's not too much, A per se that's in there. But it's got fruit extract. It removes impurities and softens. Hydration, 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 my ladies, all right? I will have this listed down below. If you have not tried this, you need to try this. This is by Fresh. I'm loving this, girlfriends. Loving it. Now, this was brought to my attention by Marlene not too long ago on her channel, and she got this brush cleaner called Makeup Brush Cleaner. Quick drying, rinse-free formula. Girlfriends, can we talk? Every week when I wash brushes, I mean, it's not that I'm in there an exorbitant amount of time, but yeah, I am. And, I have my little mat down below and I scrub them, and I'm rinsing them, and I'm putting them, in my Dawn and olive oil solution and cleaning them. And I'm spending quite a bit of time on cleaning brushes every week. Honey, I want to demonstrate something to you. You're freaking not going to believe this. First of all, I had a brush that I had been using all week for my transition line. This was the brush. This is after the brush cleaner. I mean, it's like it's white and normal again. Now, the trick to this is you have a little container, a dish. In this case, I'm just going to pour some in the cap to demonstrate this. I got to show you this. It's a friggin' miracle. Okay, so I put a little solution in here, and so I'm going to set it down here, and I'm going to take another brush that I have that is going to need to be cleaned. You see this brush? Now I'm going to dip it in the solution, and what it tells you to do is just dip it in a quarter of the way. So I'm dipping it in. I'm not immersing the whole thing at all. Okay, I pull it out. Now I'm just going to take like a paper towel or an older towel. Look what it does. White all over again. It is clean. This is the deal. It's dry also. Yes, my ladies. It cleans and it dries. It's like your brushes went to the dry cleaner, girlfriend. I have never been so freaking amazed in my life. I've heard some people say, oh, well, this is a pricey little object. Not to me, no. It requires such very, very little for all of your brushes. This right here, now I got it on Amazon. I think it was $26. Of course, it's not as cheap as Dawn and olive oil, but you're cutting down half the time. It depends on how precious your time is and how soon you need your brushes. In other words, you can see this was in quick, done, finished, through, kaput. I personally, my time is much more important than a few extra bucks, if you know what I'm saying. This was worth every bit of that $26 or $28 I spent on it. You are going to go ape crazy over this. I've been so intrigued. I mean, I'm dipping everything, girlfriends, but I have a larger tin for my larger brushes, that I dip in. You just have to go about a quarter away to dip your brush. It's just like it kind of moves up by itself. So your ferrule is not getting all soaking wet. You don't have to worry about how you're drying your brushes. It's not going to ruin them. It's safer and it's much gentler. Excuse me, my ladies, had to change earrings. Those others were getting heavy on my ears. So back to the brushes. This is the quickest, easiest way and most effective way I've ever seen of cleaning brushes. This is absolute heaven. And you know what? It costs so very little to use. It takes very little product. That to me, this was not that expensive at all. Gotta get it, ladies. I'm gonna have all that listed down below. The next things that I want to talk about, I went and got the Milk Blur Sticks. This is just a regular blur stick, and this is the Luminous. I wish I could tell you I am a huge fan of this, but I am not. First of all, I tried the blur stick. I've tried it more than one time in this lifetime. I found that it just didn't sink into my pores and everything enough. I spread it around like a nice primer should be. Okay, I even, like rolled it on, and pressed it on and rubbed it in. And it didn't do the trick that my silicone products do from Smashbox. So I was not a big fan. It did leave the skin soft. It kind of has to warm itself up before it moves around. So when you put it on your face, spend a little time, rubbing it in with your hands and all, because other than that, it's just going to kind of streak it. I was not impressed at all with this. However, I also tried the Luminous Blur Stick. Now, I was a little more impressed with this, but I used it differently. I didn't use it so much as a primer. Kind of and kind of not. I put my regular primer on for this because I tried it both ways, with or without. And after I didn't like it so much without, I said, I'm going to go ahead and put my own primer on and let that dry out. And right before I put on my foundation, I'm going to put this Luminous Blur Stick here and just kind of rub it around to give me a little more luminosity in places than put my makeup over it. That worked much better. Definitely I was not impressed with the regular blur stick. I think maybe if I had more oily skin, that might have worked. But it didn't impress me. But like I said, I'm kind of loving the Luminous. Now, I don't need a whole lot of luminosity because obviously I have larger pores. Obviously I'm older, so my skin texture is different. It's not always going to be, what it used to be. But I didn't want to just shine like a moonbeam and show all my imperfections. But I did kind of dig the Luminous Blur for sure. One thing I wanted to mention right in the middle of this video before we move to the next product, we had a contest going on not too long ago for the Colorescience brush on sunscreen. I can't talk today, girls. Work with me. With the SPF of 50, and I picked a winner. The winner is Doreen Maggio. So Doreen, you're the winner of the Colorescience SPF. So if you'll just send me your address, I will ship this out to you pronto. Okay, my ladies, let's talk about luminosity for a minute. Let's talk about a little bit of shine. Now, the older we are and the more texture, I have found that MAC Soft and Gentle is still the deal. Years ago I bought when I say tons, I bet I bought 5 of these because I had thought about giving some away in a giveaway, and I just, found them in a drawer and I guess hoarded them. But in any case, this puts all the luminosity I want on my face. I don't use highlighters other than the Shy Beam by Benefit. That's a matte, highlighter here. But after I finish all my makeup, I do take my brush and I'll brush this sometimes here, especially in the evenings, and above my eyebrows. I'll brush it and maybe down my nose a little bit, on my chin, and give a little glow. This is what this is for. This is better than anything. I'm sorry. MAC knew what they were doing from the very beginning with this whole thing. I don't know whether you can see it in this light. Kind of that gold sheen there, but it is beautiful. It's mild, it's not really out there in your face, but yet it's the kind of glow that you're going to get compliments with, and they don't even know that you have brushed it on. Are you following me? I swear by MAC Soft and Gentle, I have always used it and I always love it. And you can just brush it all over your face if you want to at the end of your makeup routine. You just walk out and you're glowing, you're radiant, and you look natural, girlfriend, okay? Now, one thing I got, and one of my personal favorites right now, and I blame Laura with Shake Up Makeup for this, and I'm so glad I blame her. I went and purchased the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Lacquer Polish in the Act Natural. When I saw this on her lips, I said, I have to have that. Now, I just want to do a swatch for you because I love this. This is beautiful, and they also had another color called Birthday Suit that I purchased as well. I don't have to tell you, if you saw Laura's video, this was such a hot looking lip cream. You talk about a great summer color. Girls, can we talk? Look at that. I absolutely loved it. Thank you, Laura. I didn't just buy Act Natural here. I bought Birthday Suit as well. See what you made me do? Thank you, darling. Okay, now moving right along. Another absolute favorite is my Coola Skinny Dip SPF for my lips. If you have not tried this, you're gonna have to, girlfriends. Now let me tell you how I use it and how often I use it. I have one in my makeup room, and obviously I have one in my handbag. Because if I am in the car, I'm going to use my every 2 to 3 hours my powder Colorescience SPF to touch up in between. But I also keep this tube, this Coola SPF for my lips, as well as in my purse and in my makeup room. This is SPF 30, and see, it looks just like a lipstick. It's smooth. It goes on, you know, just colorless. It's beautiful. Got a smell too. Ooh. Stick it up my nose. You know me, I'm not good with scents, but it smells, I don't know how it smells. Maybe it's a flower, but it's not real uber strong where it knocks you out, but I don't know what flower. Anyway, this is gorgeous. It's got this beautiful kind of rose gold cap to it. It goes on just fantastic. Then you can put your lipstick right over it. Some people just wear this out and don't worry about lipstick or lip cream or gloss or anything, and that's fine too. You know, you do you. But this has been a godsend for me because, you know, you can still get discoloration of the lips. They can dry and crack. You can also get cancer of the lips, skin cancer, same thing. So stay protected. This is Coola SPF 30, great for your lips. Fantastic. The next thing, when we're talking about little lip things here, there's another lipstick that I've loved. A Nude Blush by Flower Beauty, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color too. As you can see, ooh, that's a pretty container. Because see, it's got all the gold writing, Flower Beauty, and it's the Miracle Matte Lip. I'm talking creamy and yummy, ladies. Look at that, that's a pretty color. And again, this color is Nude Blush. Flower Beauty, again, it is just uber creamy. You will absolutely love that. I even put the Pink Champagne by Buxom on top of it. Or I can also put my White Russian on top of it. Oh, it's really beautiful with those toppers. Yes, ma'am. Cherry. Love it. Okay, everybody has asked me, what color corrector do you use under your eyes? I did a video, I think it was about a year ago. I talked about the Smashbox color correcting sticks. And of course, I use the one that's more salmon color. Okay, because I use it under my eye. Now, I'll take a couple of strokes and then warm it with my finger by patting it in. Just like that. Then I put my concealer on, pat that in, then take my damp beauty blender, press my concealer in, and then I can put my light transparent setting powder by Terry over that. But this is the color corrector that I use. I love it. I go through them like crazy. It's a crayon. And it's Smashbox color correcting stick. And this one right here, it's in the light and it's the salmon color. The next thing I absolutely use, and I just talked about this a while ago and I want to talk about it again, is the Benefit Shy Beam. I told you this is my highlighter and it is matte. Okay, I try not to put any sheen up here around my eyes or the lines of my eyes or the textures in my cheeks. I shake this container up, take this, and it's the Dandelion pink, and right in here I've told you how you just press it up on the top of your cheekbone. Right here, just run a couple of lines. Take your damn beauty blender and just press it into your skin. It is absolutely beautiful. Let me just show you. On my hand, I just press with the beauty blender. Just press it in. And see, you actually cannot see any lines. It sinks into the skin beautifully. But it's matte, and that is your highlighter. I have loved this. It's been the answer to my prayers. And it still looks like you're lifted. It still looks like you're highlighted, but without the shine to draw attention to lines. So this has been a godsend. This is something I could never be without, girls. Put me on Desert Island, you better bring this, because this is giving the lift to my saggy face, okay? That's helping tremendously. I already mentioned earlier about the Buxom White Russian, the Buxom Pink Champagne. With these lipsticks I just showed you, I have been putting the Buxom Pink Champagne on top of it most of the time. This is a beautiful like lip gloss, but see, it's just a gorgeous shiny pink. And it looks gorgeous over these lipsticks. But anyway, I want you to check it out. You need those because they will always go over lipstick colors and everything else. All right, the next thing that I want to talk about, it is so fun. I had a subscriber that had been watching my videos for some time. And she has a hobby and she makes different types of jewelry. So I said, oh, hark, this sounds fun. And she sells it. I said, ooh, let's try that out. In one of my, I think it was my last video, I wore a yellow pair of earrings like this. They were so cute. They come in every different color. I mean, they come in turquoise, and they come in red, and they come in 2 different shades of blue, black and white, and on and on. These are adorable. I mean, put her link down below for cute, inexpensive earrings. The other ones that I was just rackers about, this particular one, and it's Best Lady Fashion Jewelry. This is the red pair. Aren't they cute? They're just adorable. And the pair I had on when the video started were the white pair from this same company. These are very inexpensive. They're cute. They're great for casual wear. You can wear them wherever. I will have her link listed down below. Definitely go over there, check it out, and buy a few pair of girlfriends. Oh my gosh, have some fun, live it up, add some color to your life. Some sparkle and pizzazz, if you know what I mean. All right, let's talk about what is my favorite eye cream, and daily I go through it. For day wear, I'm going to wear Revision Eye Cream. I'll have that listed down below. In the evening, at nighttime, I always wear Skinmedica TNS Eye Repair because this has growth factor in it as well. So I like to sleep with a growth factor under my eyes at all times. I like the growth factors in the daytime, but I'm more concerned about the crepiness around the eye. That's why I use that Revision. This I use at night while I'm sleeping because it's got tons of hours to work its magic, and it does. Favorite, I will never change in a million years. I am sold on this, hooked on this, addicted to it because it works. Skinmedica TNS Eye Repair. Another thing we talked about when we were talking cleaning brushes is my color cleaner. They're the little cans, you know, with a little foam in it, and in between shadows you can just clean off your brush and you can keep going with another color. Just swirl it around like this and it cleans them. This was very inexpensive. I think it was maybe 16 bucks. It's a piece of cake. But this has been heaven because I'll be sitting there doing one color, but I want to use the same brush and I switch. So I just go in and remove the makeup and then go to the next color. Have fun. Okay, girlfriends? Last but not least, when we're talking about cleaning things and we're talking about cleaning our beauty sponges and what have you, years back, Carol with the Oh Carol Show had showed, and this was back before she made her move and everything, she was showing us how to clean our sponges with a bar soap called Zote Soap. And this is Zote Soap. It is a big, huge square, and it smells great. I'm not going to say it doesn't smell great. They're huge. You can get them dirt cheap. Dollar stores have it. Walmart has it. Generally get mine at Walmart or on Amazon. I mean, they're real cheap, like a buck type thing. So whenever I want to clean my sponges, which is every time I use them, I just wet my sponge and I rub my sponge on here. All sides, just rub it, and work it into my sponge like this. Just rub my sponge, rinse my sponge out, and all the makeup comes straight out. This is the easiest, the fastest, and the most convenient way. Now, because I hold this big bar in my hand when I clean my sponge, afterwards, I just rinse it off, but I let it dry just a tad before I put it in this bag. And then it's a Ziploc bag, and then I can get to it every time. She has mentioned putting it in like a butter can or a butter holder, and that's fine too. It doesn't matter where you put the bloody thing, but you need to try this. It is the most inexpensive way to clean all of your sponges. Even our sponges that we're getting from China, you know, those real soft, lovely, fantastic sponges that are dirt cheap, they clean like in 2 seconds. I mean, that's how good this is on those sponges. The Beauty Blender, you know, it takes a couple of times going across here, but it gets them spotless, and it's a lot cheaper than the Beauty Blender cleanser as well. So try this. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, every time I use it, I say, thank God for Carol. Because she'll always come up with something unusual or cute, you know. But that is absolutely my favorites for this month. Next month's going to be really exciting. I'm trying out a lot of new things. So I can't wait to see how I like it or I hate it. You know what I mean, girlfriends? I will have all these products listed down below. I hope you enjoyed it. Take advantage of the links. To all of you new people that are with me, mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. I love your comments. I'm slowly getting everything answered, girlfriends, because you know I got my hands on different fires. But I am getting to you. Just bear with me. I read each and every one. Congratulations to the winner of the contest and to each and every one of you. I want you to stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video.